Okay, now I've got sound. At least I noticed that straight away instead of talking on and on my own. As you may hear a little bit, my voice is still not perfect, even after a week. So I'm still a little bit sick. So I apologize for that. Um, what do we have going on today? Well, first of all, I'd like to hear from somebody that there's no robo voice. That would be good to hear. I did. No, bro, you have a beautiful voice. Well, thanks, Lord Nicole. And before I forget about it, yeah. Okay, there's delay. Okay. Before I forget about it, thanks, Bilko, for the sub. Really appreciate it. You subbed before I even started the stream, but I don't forget about this stuff. I do look at the chat, so thank you for that. Um, yeah, so if somebody could just say no robo voice, that would be amazing. So what am I doing to fix robo voice? If anybody remembers the issues with robo voice, no robo, that's good. We might still get that when we get into Windows, but uh, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So um, first of all, I'm standing up today because I'm really tired. I had to pick up LN2 at 6 a.m. this morning, and I had a horrible night's sleep, and I'm so low on energy, but I have some sugary stuff here, and I'm standing up, so hopefully I'll make it through the stream. Um, I said something about subs. Well, the one really exciting new thing is that we have a sub emote now, which is Sleepy Crosshair, and it's not showing up on the in-stream chat, so that's interesting. But you can see it in the regular chat. I'll have to think about. Oh well, of course it's a black emote, so it's not going to show up on a transparent chat. I wonder what I can do to fix that. Maybe for another time. But that's the sub emote. So anybody who's Twitch Prime subbed or just a regular tier 1 sub gets that emote. There's only one emote slot. I wish there were more. Actually, I wish there were none sub emote slots, but that's just the rules of Twitch. So there you go. Anytime my crosshair breaks down, I want to see that emote in chat. It's going to be fun. So even though I have no robo voice now, I'm just going to go into what I'm going to do to fix it. First of all, today I disconnected one of the cameras. And I also, yeah, Bilko using the emote, but it doesn't show up on stream. I may look into that when I have a run going on later on. But yeah, so what I've done is I'm running actually my capture card and my microphone both directly plugged into, as I see some dropped frames, just making sure, yeah, that's all right. The capture card has its own USB port now, and the microphone has its own USB port. So that's as good as it's going to get on my laptop in terms of trying to eliminate robo voice. All the stuff that Truth was saying about making sure all the sampling frequencies and everything are set correctly, I'm not so sure about. Well, I've changed. So if that was the cause of it, then it's not there anymore. So yeah, capture card, microphone on different USB ports, and then I just have one hub that I have my camera on and my USB sticks, which you definitely need in the middle of LN2 benching in case you need new benches to be copied over. But I'm not going to stop there. I don't have it ready tonight, but I would say it's safe to say by next Friday stream, I'll have a dedicated streams box set up. I'm already picking out my pieces of hardware here, so I'm going to show those off. So I have a B350 board lying around, the Prime. Oh, you got a new laptop? Congrats, Lord Nickel. So I'm going to throw my RGB RAM on there for now, the B-die, which is hopeless overkill, but I just don't have any other DDR4. I actually couldn't find my Ryzen 1700, but that's going to go in here. So 8 core, 16 thread, kind of overkill, but I have these components lying around. That doesn't mean I don't put a six core in there later on, but I also have an M80X case, so this should be all cased up, and I'm hoping to run it headless. So the setup is a little bit complicated to talk about, but essentially what I really want to end up with is still using my laptop, because I want to use the camera in that, I want to use the keyboard, I just don't have space on my desk. Using my laptop and then remote desktoping onto the streaming PC. So the streaming PC would be just to make sure all the cameras and mics and everything have their own sockets to USB plugs to go into. Funnily enough, this system is potted and it's only at 30 degrees, but all right. Yeah, so it's gonna definitely, if USB contention is causing the issue with the robo voice, then this is definitely gonna solve it, because what do I have on there? I have 3 stacks of 2, and I can also use the front USB headers if I really still have USB contention. It's got PS2, so I don't even have to use USB for mouse and keyboard, so it's literally just going to be lots of cameras and mics and capture cards on the USB here. So I think that's going to be a good setup. I was either going to sell this board or use it for this, so I may as well use it for this. Yeah, so that's always also going to give me the option to like show like classic YouTube videos, XOC YouTube videos on stream, like if I have a break or something, let's say the 24-hour stream, whenever that's going to happen. I think that wouldn't really work over my 4G right now, but in the future I would have my laptop hooked up to ADSL, so then I would have the option of actually using the internet on stream without compromising the quality, like the stability of the stream, basically. So I'm working on that. I have all the components I need. It's just a question of sitting down and actually making a Windows install, running through all the updates and all that crap. I'm also, just really, really briefly, you pull a laptop from a recycling bin. That's a good score. I got an insane amount of new hardware in this week, so I'd like to just show that as well. I have literally just an entire box full of it. So all of this came in today, not this week. So just gonna briefly go through it one by one. I hope this is not boring, but so just something new. Tech yes, eat your heart out. So there's an XOCer in Australia called Junk Dog who's selling all his gear, and I bought lots of his stuff on eBay. So in case people haven't seen the Kingpin memory pot, I've got 2 of them now. So these are the heat spreaders. Pretty not great aluminium kind of heat spreaders, but I'm sure that it's all still going to be usable. And then the pot, I can compare it to the EK pot if somebody wants to see a side-by-side comparison. But this is what the pot looks like. Not a lot of structure in there. Very light compared to EK. So someone was telling me to put loose change in here just to make it heavy enough so yeah, copper ones. Yeah, I have I think it's a copper pot. I don't have the copper spreaders because they're €40 on their own. But yeah, basically not so convinced with this just in terms of weight and stuff, but I think it's still usable if I just put coins in it, because it needs to be able to just sit on the RAM without without screwing it down, because you need to be able to lift it whenever you have condensation issues or you want to adjust temperatures. I have 2 of those. So I also have an Ivy Bridge E chip coming in. Yeah, it's crazy. It's almost the same price as as the pot is the heat spreaders. So my idea would be run quad channel cold. Now that's not happening this week or next week or the week after. That's probably more of a long-term project. Take the IHS from your dead APUs. I only have one dead APU, right? Oh man, the abuse I get on the stream. Yeah, okay, so what else did we get this week? How does what chip clock on water? Oh, the 7820X. I've SS'd it and it was pretty horrible, but I'm still gonna run it. I want to get experience on Skylake-X, and it's good 8-core X2U and X265 globals. Okay, so in terms of something that's a little bit more special, not just a bargain. These memory pots were practically free, but in terms of something that is more of an indulgence, but it's who's still gonna send it? Send it where? This is a 77 Z77 OC formula in really nice condition. Came from Indonesia via AliExpress. I was surprised that it wasn't fake or just a piece of, I don't know, like concrete or something. You might be getting one of them. Yeah, pretty good so far. I've just been running chips through it. I have 11 combined Sandy Lake and Ivy Bridge. Sandy Bridge and Ivy Bridge. I have 11 chips that I need to run through this board basically. Okay. What else have we got? This is possibly the score of the week. For 85 Australian dollars, which is, I don't know, 50 euro or something, 55 euro, 60 euro. MSI HD 7970 Lightning with a full cover EK block and the stock air cooler as well. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Now the thing is, I already have one of these, so with the stock air cooler, it looks like this. So I will be looking to get another block and chilling them, and going for things like two-way 70 XC. Well, what am I saying? HD 7970 two-way on the chiller, with the Threadripper on the chiller as well. Matrix or Lightning, I'm not sure. Lightning has a better reputation, but I'm pretty sure you can use both for pretty much any use case. So that's those cards, and they're seriously heavy. Wow. Yeah, I don't know whether I can run it on Threadripper, because I only have a 500 watt chiller, so two like 300 watt plus graphics cards and a 12 core is probably not going to work out very well. But for sure I can chill the cards and then maybe LN2 the chip, or I don't know, I'll figure something out. I'm sure these will get some action pretty soon. Because I mentioned it on a stream, this is my dead PSC. It's possible to kill RAM. LN2 the Threadripper. Well, the problem with LN2 and the Threadripper is you get very bad memory performance, and 3D benchmarks tend to be quite memory sensitive and latency sensitive. So yeah, I gotta get a Gen 2. I will literally get a 16 core Gen 2, and then I can LN2 that. That's true. So I may have to wait for that. But it's not too far away, right? It's released in August, I think. Getting a bit hot on our pot here. secondary power supply has potentially given up the ghost, so I just have to troubleshoot that. Ugh. Alright, that's it. Stream over. Okay. I still don't have any fan. Okay, the power supply is working, but the fan isn't. So I may just swap the fan. Not happy that my Santa's box of hardware showcase here is being interrupted, but okay. I think this Noctua adapter is broken, which is quite unfortunate. Alright, just getting another fan then. Not really sure what's wrong with my second power supply. Yeah, mesh. Mesh is wrong with it, I think. I think you're right on track there, Randy. It may literally just have died, which is very odd timing, but I think I'll be okay running my fan on my main power supply. I don't like doing that. I like the desk fan, but that causes extra condensation to build up, which I'd like to avoid. So the next best option is to run a second power supply continuously, so your fans don't go down when you're rebooting and stuff. And the worst option is to run it on the same power supply, but let's do that. Also makes routing the wires worse. Okay. Just gotta get my socket heater set up as well. It is Friday the 13th. You've got to remember, folks. Happy Friday the 13th, everybody. Is anybody actually watching the movie or any other scary movies? Okay, what can possibly go wrong? Can also drop the mic. And that fan is the wrong way around. I'm glad there are only two different ways you can orientate a fan. Otherwise I'd get it wrong 3 times in a row. That's more like it. Okay. Where was I? I still have a box of tricks over here. That's surprisingly loud, actually. Let's get into BIOS here. Okay. What else did I get this week? As much as I told myself I wouldn't buy any more first gen Ryzen, I bought some more first gen Ryzen. So some of you may have rerun GPU Pi for Division 6, the FX GPU Pi. So some of you may remember quite a short stream that I did on my pretty good Ryzen 7 1700. I was trying to get the X265 4K gold, and I couldn't because the IMC is quite bad on that. So I have every other gold except I think W Prime 32. Iranian guy has that. So instead of being happy with every gold except 2, I got another one. So I'm unboxing it because why not? And I specifically bought it because of its production week. So if I can it's week 33 2017, which is good. How good, I don't know, but I'm willing to give it a try. I hope it has a better IMC than the chip I had before, which I still have, but it's gonna go into the streaming rig. Hopefully the temp monitoring and the boot code isn't too small. It's the best I could do while still sort of showing a little bit of the pour and not using a second camera. Okay, what else did I get this week? I'm almost done. There were two more items. SUS 1733 SUS is the batch, which I have no concrete evidence to suggest that it's actually a good batch, but I live in hope that it's a good batch. So, just to finish off, another XOCer in Australia sold me some really nice stuff, some really nice stuff. Since I wanted to overclock Ivy Bridge, I thought I'd get a quad kit of Samsung. It's Corsair, it's 2666. That's the bin, CL10. Had the money for what? For binning chips, for RAM, for streaming? Gotta be more specific. So these kits look quite cool. All my Corsair so far was red. Bob and Z stuff, yeah. It is Bob and Z. So these will be nice just to bin through for Haswell, which I want to get into more. Also Sub-Zero hopefully soon. And also for the non-crazy sort of LN2 RAM for Ivy Bridge. But I also got a 6.5 gigahertz 4770K. 6.5 gigahertz single core. It was used, if you want to see sort of how good or bad that chip is, it was used for the SuperPi 32M submission in Country Cup 2017. I don't know if I'm going to get it open, but I'd like to actually see it. That'd be nice. I haven't even had the chance to unwrap it. This guy wraps his stuff very well. Today on my rig I have a few new things as well. It's the first time I'm running Skylake-X on the stream at all. Yes, to the best of my knowledge. Yeah, I haven't run it before. Huh, there we go. It looks like a chip. I got lots of other chips this week as well, but this is the most significant one, and to me all chips look the same. Last but not least, what bin is this? I've got some 3466 Team Group Pro Dark RAM, which I haven't even taken out of the box. Maybe I should do that now, very carefully. DDR4 love. This is DDR4. So I think it's quite good looking RAM, I have to say, even just on first impression. It's a little bit different. I don't even know if it has RGB, but just the ProDark logo on there and stuff. So I've been lent this to use it on Ryzen, so we'll see when that makes it onto a live stream. But quite nice looking RAM, I have to say. Selected high quality IC chips, whatever that means. But I've only heard good things about Team Group, so there we go. That's it. Stream delay got me there. Okay, so that's my bag of tricks. Now on to what's happening today. I have the no RGB. That's even better. Amazing, amazing. You want to bench? You want to bench that RAM specifically, or second gen Ryzen optimized? Yeah, I'll be benching it on my 2600X. So obviously today, as I haven't even updated the rig details, but I'll tell you what my rig is. It's 2 kits of Flare X as usual. So for quad channel 32M. For the first time, I'm running my F1 Dark because this is obviously a 7820X, so a cold bugged chip. So I'm expecting it to cold bug at minus 100 maybe. Or thereabouts. I have the Kingpin Inferno in there. Quite important because my board isn't VAS'd up or anything. Can't see it now, but I've taken the heat sinks off my board. Maybe once I tear down at the end of the stream, I can show you what it looks like with a VRM just naked. I've got my XTU OS attached. People might gasp now because XTU is kind of hated, but I think it's a good bench to start off with because it gives 8 core globals. And to be honest, this chip wasn't great on single stage, and I'm probably going to be selling it soon because of all those persistent rumors, or you might even call them confirmed reports of an 8 core Coffee Lake coming out, and I want to sell it before then because obviously the price is likely to drop quite a lot because it's an 8 core and it's on a more expensive platform and so on. So the F1 Dark is new. The chip I haven't benched on stream before. Everything else is kind of the same. Still got the same capture card and everything. Now I've got to check this chip for the cold bug, and I don't have very much experience on Skylake-X, but it's going to be fun either way. Like I always say, it's either going to be fun to watch me fail or fun to see me unexpectedly actually do pretty okay. The very last bit of lore that I'm going to give you now before I actually overclock is the fact that, yes, mesh! This is a local meme at the moment in Australian overclocking circles, is that mesh is really important on Skylake-X. Ask Granny for details if you want details. So the other thing I'll quickly mention is I've got a basically there's a bench meet going on in Philadelphia in the US right now with people at it that I know that are in my team, and 1 or 2 of them are going to stream today, this morning, US time. So what's going to happen is they're going to ping me when they're ready to stream, and then I'm going to turn off the stream. I might stay on for another 10 minutes or whatever, but the point is I'm going to host one of their streams when they're ready. It's a huge or pretty big bench meet of like 10 people or something. They've got an SR2 there, which is a pretty legendary motherboard. They've got, you know, a pretty good 8700K there. Both of them are really good benchers. I hang out with them a lot in Discord. So unless I'm just about to get a really good bench off or something, I'm going to wind down my stream as soon as they're ready to stream, which will probably be in 2 to 3 hours or thereabouts. Obviously, it's a new venue for them and everything. There might be unexpected sort of technical difficulties. Give your first 2 children for an SM2. Yeah, maybe I would too. So that's what I'm going to host. I would recommend you to stay on my channel for a little bit afterwards, just to check out what's going on there, because bench meets are fun. That's all the preamble out now, I hope. I'm really stoked to have all my new hardware and my new emote, so now I'm just going to bench, or attempt to bench. So this motherboard has an LN2 mode and 2 RSVD switches. I just need the LN2 mode. The RSVD switches are for Skylake-X, not Skylake-X. Okay. I'm going to switch. The very last thing I want to mention is that my temp probe is not scaling correctly down to minus 1990. But it's not the probe, it's the thermometer, and I don't have an easy way of replacing the thermometer right now, so I'm stuck with it. My hope is that it scales fine down to minus 80 or 90 or 100, so I can use it well today on Skylake-X, but we're about to find out, basically. It was reading room temps absolutely perfectly, but I think sort of drifts out of sync, basically, the lower down you go. This is such a weird pot to use. It's so different. I have 90 liters of LN2, by the way. So I intend to stream after Buildoid stream on Saturday night, European hours. I think it's so slow, yeah. Just gonna put a little bit more insulation out there while I'm waiting for the pull down. But ask me anything or tell me anything. Tell me what you're benching. Like Lord Nickel, how's your LN2 pot project going? Randy, what are you benching, or what are you planning to bench in the future? No, that's ugly. Okay, screw that. I'm not doing that. So that's almost a liter and a half done, and I haven't even pulled down to minus 50. 5.4 or 15. All core on FX 8 core, is that it? Oh, my BIOS is frozen. Let's enable LN2 mode. Yeah, I agree. Fuck Windows 10. Okay, LN2 mode is still showing disabled, so I'm just gonna hard reset. Zero, zero. Don't need LN2 mode. Let's just see how it goes with it on. Yeah, Windows 10 is 10 sucks. Okay, LN2 mode off then. $22. Oh, that's looking promising. 62. D5. 62. Yes. Sweet. We may actually get some overclocking done here. I call it 62. But I may be retarded, so just gonna gonna use gamer's profile. So apparently what's really important is in Tweaker's Paradise, the VIN tracker has to be disabled. Just going to double check that. Yeah, okay. I don't know why that muted itself. Gotta keep an eye on that. And the capture card is gone. There we go. That's more like it. Yes. Okay, so according to Elmore, the VCC in tracker has to be disabled. Otherwise you get phantom throttling, which is really bad. Really, really bad. Incredibly bad. Monitor not the CPU fan speed. So I'm just checking what gamer's profile actually sort of loads up. 4.5 should be all right. Just gonna save that. It's the first time ever that I'm running a cold bugged CPU on LN2. All right. We don't want DRAM frequency on auto. So my Rampage has this odd bug where I can't switch the dual BIOS, and it's really annoying because I had the XP BIOS installed, which obviously isn't great for Skylake-X. So I have to reflash all the time instead of just pressing the button, so it's annoying. Okay, 3200 memory. I think we're safe to... Oh, my keyboard seems to have dropped out. Yeah, I need to tighten the memory. Just make sure, yeah, okay, the keyboard is back. It's because it's PS2, it was slightly out and it doesn't recover when you press it in when it's already booted. So what have we got here? We've got a 4000. $12. That's going to be fine. Just going to disable our onboard devices as well. These things really suck up system resources in Windows, especially Windows 10. And next thing I'm going to check for my cold bug. I'm already at -70, which is quite low. You gonna sub any? Is anyone in chat gonna sub any of the AMD divisions? So the Ryzen divisions, basically. Quite slow to get into BIOS. I'm guessing I want multi-core enhancement off. Someone let me know if that's wrong, but I think that's what I want. Let's just disable some of the C states and stuff. So are you actually planning to buy a board? Yeah, thought you were gonna send me your 2700X. I'm glad you're keeping it because I found a deal for a pretty good one with bent pins. So, I mean, it's an auction. I may not get it. No, it's all right. Where's best to check for cold bug? In OS, I would guess. So I don't have maximum set, so I think 3400 is about where I want to be. Having a slow pot like that is quite it's quite chilled actually, in a way. Come on. Just gonna copy over some utilities. It's a fresh OS. Come on, display settings. Okay, the settings app is not cooperating at all. Ugh. I think maybe maximum's still set. Seems quite slow. Like ridiculously slow. I don't know what's going on here. I thought this is the kind of thing that doesn't happen in a fresh OS, you know, just weird lockups and stuff. No, all of our memories there. Sleepy Apex. Come on, you stupid piece of garbage. This is why I hate Windows 10. What is even going on? I don't get it. I literally don't get what's going on here. Okay, let's give it a reboot. Whatever. Sleepy Apex. I do not understand what could possibly be going wrong here. All I did was disable C states. I mean, seriously, this is running at stock. Yeah, that would do it. My patience level today is not okay. Let's literally just load up stock. Maybe it's the memory OC. Let's drop the memory a couple of mults. Okay. Back down to stock memory. Yeah, that's probably it. That's the absolute only thing that it could be. Hopefully I can set a decent max mem. I did forget to get the remove mem script from Rave. Well, let's just see what we can set. Alright, Windows 10, don't let me down. Let me set resolution at least. Oh, this is looking better. I should quickly install display drivers actually, because this is annoying me. I'm not going to have enough screen real estate for screenshots. So the trick here is okay, let's see. Let's test it out. Maybe we do have enough screen real estate because I don't have the Win 10 driver here. Man, I don't know if I like overclocking anymore. This seems like too much work. Yeah, I need display drivers quite badly. Well, I'm glad I'm not wasting any LN2. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chuck. Being drunk won't help. I'm drinking orange juice, man. I'm not drunk. I need an AMD card with HDMI out, basically. I forgot about this. No, I don't drink OJ during breakfast. So don't laugh, but this is the only AMD card I have that has HDMI out for the capture card. It's a rubber banded together 290X. Let's see how it goes. I don't have the Windows 10 driver, and it's like 450 megabytes to download. So should I do this? I mean, it's XTU. XTU is data file anyway. I can do it. Maybe this is a bad idea. Maybe I can. I don't think there's anything to say. I think XTU, you just have to show the result and the two CPU-Zs. There's nothing to say that you can't have any overlap or anything. I want to stop myself from doing. Well, technically you don't, but I like having screenshots. Okay. For Hall of Fame, you need screenshot, and I'm not saying that it's likely, but I could get. I think Hall of Fame is top 20 or something global. Not so many people have benched. Not so many people have benched the 7820X, so I could get top 20. Top 20 XTU 8 core is like really easy. Well, it's not really easy, but there is at least a possibility of it. Without me looking at the rankings now, there is a possibility of it. You don't need to see the bottom of the dim slot. Yeah, I guess that's top 20 world record, but I'm not sure. It might be top 20 global as well. Yeah, I think you might be right. Okay, so we have Turbo V-Core and it is just an absolute monstrosity. Okay, great. This is why I hate XTU. All of my problems just stem from XTU. It's not that I'm unprepared, I don't know what I'm doing. It's just XTU. There you go, over 5 gig. I almost hit 5 gigahertz on single stage, so that should be possible. 1.2 gigabytes. Let's see how much RAM XTU actually needs. I still like having screenshots though, just for my own reference, because that's what I hate about looking at other people's XTU results, is you don't know what their memory was at. Okay, let's push it. Let's go 3600 memory. But I also need to still check my code bug, so don't let me forget that. My keyboard has dropped off again. How do I save it? I don't know how to save without a keyboard. Okay. Just make it fast. Make what fast? XTU? Okay, but my system is running well. It's all on the software side of stuff, you know? Damn, it's cold tonight. Do we have any other subs in chat actually? Those two things are not mutually exclusive. If I can OC the core and memory, I don't give a fuck if the keyboard is working or not. Okay, let's make a nice little Turbo V shortcut. Oh, I hate Windows 10. Why can't I click and drag? Come on. Basic stuff. Basic damn stuff. Ugh. Okay, before we do any more, let's check our code bug. The annoying thing is I'm right-handed, but I need to check for system responsiveness with my left hand now. Okay, that pot is quite full. Obviously we've been down to -70 before, so still no robo voice, right? I'm gonna remember my USB port placements. That's gonna be useful. Okay, I'm waiting for the pull down, so I may as well just mess around with it. Okay. I'm overtired. I need things to you know, to entertain me. The thing about microphones is, right, I have my microphone outside my frame all the time, and I think the sound is alright. Every other Twitch person I see, they have a massive boom microphone going into frame with just this vibration reduction mesh around it, and I'm kind of going, You don't need that. I have like a little piece of plastic, sort of like a tripod, and that's it. I mean, I get the vibration reduction thing, because if I were to, you know, I don't know, knock around some things on my table and stuff, you probably hear it more than you should. But otherwise, I don't get these boom arms. I think they're just ugly. So we've been to 70 before. Who paid for what? I would expect. Let's take bets on the cold bug. Where, I mean, my temperature might be my thermometer might be broken, so be aware of that. But let's take bets. I'm gonna say lock up in OS. Yeah, but I paid for lots of shit too. I have an entire box of GPUs over there. I don't have them in frame all the time saying, look at me, I have all these GPUs. Okay, minus 94. Well, 112 point. Okay, minus 112. Okay, I'm gonna say 98. Minus 100. Oh, that was 82 on the thermometer. Who was close to 82? Randy was 86. I think Randy. Let's Zorch it up. Fuck it. Because it's still pulling down. It's still pulling down. It's going to take forever if I don't Zorch it now. Okay. I burned a bit of rubber there, but you know, shit happens. Okay, so we're looking at benching at 75 at most. Maybe starting the bench at minus 75 and then having it gradually go up a bit. Just going to restart my capture card in case it doesn't kick in on its own. There we go. That's alright. I know this chip is a dud. I don't... Full pot dice, yeah. All our settings are where we had them before. Let's just get it running. Let's just see whether the OS is good or not. It probably isn't, to be completely honest with you, but I hate XTU. In case I haven't made that abundantly clear until now, I hate XTU with an absolute passion. Maybe Max Valid could be a good thing to run. We're a bit warm. Don't tell me XTU is bugged already. No, it's not. Okay. Okay, that was a bit of an adventurous pour, but let's just put a load on it. All core. Let's go 1.4. I think that's reasonable, just to make sure we don't pull down too much. CPU ratio, let's go for 5. Okay, I'm gonna just run the benchmark to put some load on this thing before it cold bugs again. Yeah, that was a good time to start XTUing. We're stuck at 4.1 though. I think it's my SSD. I don't know if that's good or bad actually, but why is it only showing 4.1? Everything is fine. That didn't actually run at 5, so let's just rerun at 5. Our temps are okay. So the score was like 2.7 something. Okay, so our core is now at 5. Cache is awful. Where is that damn coil wine coming from? I think it's the board. I don't know. It wouldn't be the graphics card. VRMs. Fucking hell, I've never seen... Wow. How does that score compare? I can open up the rankings, but if somebody can just tell me, that'd be kind of cool. Just to get an idea for efficiency and stuff. $3,500, $3,600. Okay, but my cache is awful, so I can up my mesh frequency. Let's go 4.5 for that. And it froze. This is mesh. I'm going to boot up with higher mesh, just to... I don't know what the interaction between XTU and Turbo V is exactly, but I'm just going to stick with setting stuff in XTU for now. But I'm certainly gonna push cache a bit. Mesh I mean. Okay, I'll do like 3.5. So what cache volts does it? 1.25 mesh. Thanks. SVID should be off. 32 mesh. Let's see if that sets. Minus 50 is a bit warm. Also gonna go one memory multiplier higher. Well, screw it, let's go at 3800. Got our 3800 here, CL12, CPU's, our mesh is at 3.2, CPU is at 4.1, but we'll just set it in XTU. Current limit throttling. Yeah, I'll sort out my ooh. That was unexpected. One watt. Yeah, I'm just gonna set LLC and all that, which I haven't done yet. Level 6 should be a... Yeah, I need to set current capability. Maybe I need to set input voltage as well, but for now I won't. That might solve it so far. I was also a bit warm, so Why does this thing keep muting me? I'm gonna unbind the hotkey. This is ridiculous. Okay, there no longer is a muting hotkey. Okay, EDP clipping is on again. Oh no, it's off. Okay, that's all right. We're quite cold. So the noise is when it sets the clocks, is that it? Three, 4. And the record is like 3.6 or something? That's not so bad. Oh, ADP clipping, yeah. Gonna grab the profile as well this time. Yeah, 100 points isn't that much. When it's like 1/34th, I'm happy with that. What was that score again? 3403. I always call the profiles the score because that's the way I know how to upload them, is just to pick the right profile. Okay, let's just keep everything the way it is and go with 52. Okay, that gave me 100 points. That's not so bad. Yeah, let's quickly save it. Just profile though. Should I be going up in? Come on, go away clipping, please. There we go. Just gonna grab a valid quickly as well. Our temps are looking good actually. This is not an awful chip actually. I was expecting much worse. Temps are still good. 100 points. Well, at least the scaling is consistent. 100 points per 200 megahertz. Let's grab the full screenshot and all that here. Oh, we're getting too cold actually. Shit. What can I do? $86 degrees. How come our lockup is different? Okay, I'm just going to quickly rerun at 5.5 because I have a feeling we would otherwise crash. I didn't up my core voltage though. What frequency is the frequency of the first place, like 6 gigahertz or so? I'm sorry, I just can't do anything about it. $5.98. 3669. Just going to quickly grab another valid. Give me 56, please. Oh, there's 56. Took a while. 10th place. Not bad. Temps could be better. Wow, that's a lot of heat. Hopefully you can see the way it's just... I'm impressed. My mount should be awful. I'm using old Gellet, but yeah, that's really putting a lot of heat. Okay. Where does that put me? Dan Cop? What the fuck? You're trolling me. You're actually trolling me. Is that on like 5960X? Then it would make sense. Okay, I'll have to look. Okay. Maybe a new XTU version. I'll have a look at it later. Wow. Didn't expect that. I'm just fucking around here. I don't have any idea what I'm doing. Just making sure I have the profile. Yes, I'm actually going to export it in case of some sort of weird crap. Hey Ella. Ella, you're subbed, so you have the sub emote, Sleepy Crosshair. Use it whenever you feel like it. It doesn't show up on my stream because it's black, but too black background, but it's fun. Just got them. Oh, my temps are looking quite good actually. I'll just run. It's not an instant hang. The heat is just horrendous. The heat is just absolutely horrendous. Yep. Sub emote powers. Okay. Give me another 50 marks. That's to be expected from 100. Wow, okay. How the hell is this actually a good... I actually knocked SMD capacitors off this chip when I was deleting it. I was expecting 0. I was expecting it not to run, and it's doing 5.7 XTU with just... I haven't even adjusted VCore. What the hell is going on? What is actually going on? Man. What the fuck? I'm just gonna get it valid. I like XTU now. I want to grab an actual proper screenshot for my notes. Maybe the low screen resolution is giving me great efficiency or some shit. Let's go higher. Okay, that's to be expected. 5.8 doesn't run. That's fine. I'm gonna up my MEMS. $6G. I could try $6G valid. $6G to you. Let's try 4,000 MEMS. Who knows? It's looking like it might post. Nah. I'm just gonna safe boot it. I'm just gonna get some more clothes. It's so cold in here. But I'll stick at the 3800 mult and BCLK up in OS. I can't close the door because I don't want to suffocate with all the LN2. So the next best thing is wearing more clothes. Should I try a bit more mesh? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, was more mesh. I think more mesh increases the score, doesn't it? 36. I'm not going to push my RAM. I mean, XTU isn't very RAM sensitive anyway. and I'm already at 1.85. I don't want to kill RAM for fucking XTU quad channel. More mesh, indeed. More mesh. Well, it's booting. Not as much as Geekbench, Lord Nickel. Or SuperPi 32M. Actually, let's... Should I be... Should I be upping my V-core? So the pass was at 5.7, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. So... Just gotta get it. My temps in check. Yeah, ground, I'm just gonna check to see if I got any scaling out of the mesh. And then I'm gonna try higher V-core like you suggest. Just waiting for the temps to pull down a little bit more. There we go. What was my previous result? 3.7 something? Oh shit. Okay. It died towards the end of the run. I was so focused on other things. It died like 80% into the run. Potentially because it was actually too cold. Slow-mo tweak, maybe not today. I mean, doesn't it then take forever to finish the bench? I don't know if I wanted to invest that LN2. Maybe. Can you detail the slow-mo tweak? Isn't it just hit slow mode after like 30 seconds or something, or even less? We're quite cold at the moment. 80% through, okay. Try it. Is there a particular timing? Is it very sensitive to timing? What should I be doing? Should I be upping cache voltage a little bit? Because cache is what made us fail. Let's up cache a bit. Okay, that made it worse. Maybe that's the limit of the cache. Maybe I should slowly go back down again to what I was at. Just gonna flip power. Let's look at rankings. Not that. I'm not getting a boot, I'm letting it warm up a bit. Actually, I'll clear CMOS. I want to go into the overall 8-core rankings actually. That's all I care about. So I think I was around here somewhere, so that's pretty good global points. As long as I beat the single stage guy, it'd be embarrassing to beat not to beat LN2 guys or a single stage guy with LN2. Okay, so I'll keep that in mind, that there's actually a lot of clustered in results there around 3700 something. So if I could beat all the 3700s, I'm not going for 3901. I'll just switch to a different bench. For today at least. Unless somebody really requests it or something. Go for number 1. Top 5. I can't get to 3900. I mean, maybe. What is that guy even running? Of course, no screenshot. Fail. Epic fail. It's on the OSUI formula. You must just have a really efficient OS or whatever. I'm gonna drop I was trying 35, so let's go 34. He has more core voltage actually. Where's his cache? Oh, he has 40 cache. And 1.45 cache voltage? Is that even... What's the 6300? 1.5 cache voltage? Is that a thing I should be trying? Like, that seems really high. $37.67 was my result. That was a quick fail. 3767. Oh, I'm already sixth. I don't think I can catch this Samsung Rules guy. I'm gonna try more VCore. I'm gonna go back down to 32 cash. I think. Retry. Yeah, I don't know if I can, unless I can pull out another 100 megahertz core. Get one core to run faster. That's not what Samsa did though, and Samsa has a really nice efficient result. Please boot this time. Okay, I'm gonna drop down my cache to what it was before and rerun. So just to check if I can actually replicate a completed run. Or maybe I was just at this really weird sweet spot in temperatures that allowed me to complete a 57 run. I hope not. Okay, gotta throw the cache back down. Do I even have a 57 validation? Probably not. I do. Okay. Okay, I want clipping to go away. Yes. Clipping is gone. We're at 5.7. Sorry in advance for the whine. I'm happy to have beaten all the guys at 37X or 37XX. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Okay, that's enough X2U for today. Let's try some X265. Really surprised with this chip. X265 should be quite fast actually. I wonder whether this would do 6 gigahertz all core. Just validation. So here I can install my graphics driver. Yeah, whatever. 10 viewers, nice. Anyone else benching at the moment? So the Dell from 2002 is the one you found in a dumpster or something? I'm actually just going to grab a little bit of LN2. I'm on my last thermos. What did I miss? Installer failed? What? Let's try that again. Server 2012, a derivative of Windows 10. Maybe it is. Okay, screw it. Let's just bench. Okay, that works. HPET is active, but we don't have maximum set. 2.1 gigabytes. Seems like the wrong version of Turbo V. There's a 4-character code in the bottom right of a SODIMM. Interesting stuff. Can anyone link the remove mem scripts by Rave, I think? Could come in useful here. Come on, let me set multipliers, please. Okay, that worked. My fan died. There we go. There we go, sync all cores. I assume that's what I was missing. What do you think of the Sleepy Crosshair, Mick? I think you might have joined late. That's my subscriber emote. Twitch approved. Give me 5 gigahertz. Come on, yes. Okay, that was a bit adventurous at that temp. I'm trying to set 5.5 straight away. Let's not do that. I think a 5.2 run should be decent. 5.2. Anything else I'm missing? I don't think so. The hell? Is this legal, Mick? I've got a display driver issue, so I'm hoping I can make a screenshot legal like this anyway. Just need to know just need to see the score, right? Is this legal? I'm gonna save it like this. No, not submit, save. Well, I can't find the fucking save button anyway, so... Oh yeah, save data file. I mean, I have to turn off the stream to get the driver downloaded because my internet is that bad. So does it specifically say? I don't even know. The settings at which the benchmark was completed. Yeah, 265 with all information visible. So all the system info type stuff needs to be visible. Oh, I have a little bit more resolution. That might be enough. Okay, so this is legal though. Like that. I think what they want is system info, which I'm giving them. They want, well, maybe they want the number of frames finished and shit like that. Maybe they want the use CPU capabilities. Alright, I mean, it's on stream. How much more proof do they want? I'm gonna link the stream video. Yeah. I think that's legal. The only thing I'm missing is just the CPU capabilities. Why did I not save over the other one? What the hell? Where is it? Oh, okay. Okay, disable, like... Where the hell is my Turbo V gone? No, I didn't set any. Make. . No, I've tried. Look, it doesn't do anything. I can minimize, that's it. I can move and minimize. Come on, Turbo V. It's running. Hello? Okay. Yeah, Skylake-X is a bit weird with Turbo V. I'm a bit hot. $666. Okay, let's try 54. Gonna take forever to apply anyway. Come on, multiplier. You can do it. Okay, I quit Turbo V too quickly, I think. Now it's gonna take forever to start again. Maybe I actually like XTU. This is turning out to be more sucky than XTU was. Yeah, it's just need to click it 4 times. Hit apply and wait. Come on. Okay. 53 worked. $54 now works. Okay. This is a bit adventurous. May not pass. Yes. Let's do a max valid, even though the other OS seemed better for that. Why is the fan connector under the CPU heatsink? Not really sure what you're referring to. Oh, is that your laptop? So 99 frames per second is first for this particular chip. However, points start at, well, 10 points is 90 frames per second. Okay. Yay, the window is bigger now. I like it. Let's go 1.5 just to see what happens. And 53. Is vCore showing correctly actually? No. Not even gonna bother. Okay. Maybe RAM actually. Maybe RAM. I finally updated the rig details. 3800 is high. Let's just go 3400. Even though I did pass 5.0 or whatever. No, not adaptive voltage. Okay, let's just try it at 52. That's what she said. It's a classic. That actually was faster. Weird. Did I go up in core a little bit? Maybe I did. Oh, come on. Yes, cold bug. Fuck. Okay. I poured too much. I should have. I don't know what I could have done. I could have run maybe Geekbench in the background or something to heat it up again. But yeah, the temp went too low. I need to Zorch it actually. Or I could just let it naturally go up and I get some more LN2. Still too cold. Meanwhile, I'm gonna sit down. I'll fix that later. Oh, my back hurts after a long day at work. Well, a week at work. The only thing is my rig cam has to be adjusted. That's actually not that bad. Don't work in an office, guys. Screws with your back. 32. Let's give it a hard reset. Can I use what's currently on the stream as a validation file? There you go. Oh, there's no FPS results, so that's a bit of an issue. Otherwise, completely legal, though, in my opinion. Yes, I work in an office. Just gonna safe mode it. It should be warm enough now. How's the Yost drama going? Well, not drama, situation. Okay, let's unsafe mode this thing. Gonna save another profile as well for X265. try 3600 actually. No. No, I don't want to load previous values. Shush. Stupid. No. Okay, let's run 53 again with the better RAM. Okay, that's a bit of a shame. Come on. They just have issues getting proper internet at the venue. I'm not implying it's a Yoss specific drama or anything. What I meant to say is he's at the venue, he's ready to stream, but apparently there's something wrong with the internet. I really wasn't following it. It happened while I was already streaming. Because he's supposed to ping me when he's ready to stream, so then I'll go offline and I'll go offline and host him. I know, I wasn't really thinking. I realized that's how it came across. It's not what I meant. Just give me multiplier control turbo V. Yes. Now. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I will run Geekbench 3. I will have to because my maximum situation is not great. Seems memory related. This chip is best for Cinebench, I think, as well, isn't it? Maybe I should run Cinebench. I don't really know what I'm doing in terms of memory. rig bot is finally correct. Maybe I should run, just try to get Cinebench going. Yeah. That's 6.1 though. Holy hell. Okay. Let's see. The first 6 are 7820X. I'm 16th at the moment. Maybe I can, yeah, I should be able to beat my current. As much as I don't want to replace a Ryzen score with an Intel score, let's just give it a go. I don't have VCC, SA, and IO set, and if I remember mixed streams right, that's a whole other can of worms, kind of. And I have Cinebench right here, so I think going straight to 53 mult is better than messing around with in-between mults. Okay. Not real time. For sure not real time. Tricky to get the pour right on this pot. 2355. That's really bad actually. But let's just grab it. Oh no! This is gonna be a problem. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart the stream on my ADSL, I think. What's a bench? Okay, let's go W prime. Let's do a bench that's not like this. Where's our W prime? W prime is a good Intel bench anyway, so yeah, there we go. Let's check the rankings. I'm gonna add that to my pre-streamed checklist. Just always check driver install. Oh, my best is actually on the 7820X. Okay, that's nice. So 2 seconds, and that'll give me a top 20-ish result. The best is 6.1. Okay, let's work with that. Today is only the first cold session on this chip. Problem setting mults again. No. Yeah, I realize that. I have huge issues with this version of Turbo V though. Let's get the Elmore official Turbo V. Just gonna re-download that because this is technically the Maximus 10 version of Turbo V. So that much I can download. Drivers are a bit much, but Turbo V for sure. Actually, Turbo V as well. Poor Nightbot. It's just trying to do a good job, you know? Okay, here we have our different version of Turbo V. Give me 53 mult, please. Shouldn't be this hard. Yeah, there we go. 50. What? Okay, let's give it more V-core. It shouldn't be this hard. Okay, that's a solid choke. Haha. Man, I didn't think XTU would. Whoa, my temps are way off. Go 1.45. No, I don't want to go into adaptive. Okay, let's check bias. Gotta pull down more anyway. There's a 1.45. Straight to 53. Temps are alright. Let's try that again. Now 54, please. Good temps. Yes, okay. Success so far. I shouldn't be pouring. I really shouldn't be pouring here. Okay. Definitely grabbing that 32M, even though it's probably slow. Okay. I'm tempted to try and go 5.5. Even though I can't even start Turbo V anymore. Okay, then let's do a timed let's do a timed run. 1024M. How is XTU passing higher than this? This is scatter benching at its best. Crown, you asked for some Geekbench 3, so here we go. Let's see how this goes. Quite a lot of heat there. Wow. Maybe too much V-core. I think I'm about to go back to XTU. Is this a real thing? Disable overclocking and bias. Okay, I'll do that. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, let's just go stock. See how Geekbench 3 reacts. Temps are reasonable-ish. Doesn't seem like there's too much heat happening there. Team record is 38,200. Will I be able to beat it? Okay, let's go slowly. 5G. I'm 15th at 46,000 at the moment in Geekbench. On Ryzen, of course. Let's grab that if we can. Validation file required for sure, given our screenshotting situation. Okay, this is pretty dodgy, I have to say. Can I scale? Yes, I can scale, okay. Side by side, anyone? Alright, it's gonna have to do. Come on, Turbo V. Who wants to go back to XTU? I'm starting to think I should go back to XTU. What is this crap? Of course, now it opens. What's 1010 will get me drivers? The problem is I have to have them locally here because my internet is so crap. A little bit too hot, but pretty much. Has that even improved? By about 1,000. What's my best again? 46. Text me the ones and zeros. Forty 42, 850, Geekbench 3. Not quite sure whether my weird issues are over, but come on, 53 multiplier. This weird adaptive versus manual just screwing me over. Well, it's probably going to crash because my vCore isn't set correctly, but yeah. I'm gonna go back to XTU. Shouldn't be too long until Yoss gets online anyway. Hopefully. I have two more thermoses. After that, I might go offline to get the drivers. Liking this pot though, and this trip. Alright, bias. Take your time. Heater, my heater is not cooperating. This time, yes, we're actually in BIOS. An operating system wasn't found. Well, I sincerely disagree. Where's my Windows 10 gone? Okay, I think the smartest option now is just to download drivers. Um, what I'm going to do is, it's always good to end on a blue screen. My voice is kind of going anyway, so 3 hours is a good uptime for a stream. I'm going to get drivers, and I'm going to find my Windows 10 OS, and I'm going to see what Yos and Neo are up to. And that's pretty much it. I'm really happy with my XTU score. That's pretty impressive. But my voice is going and I'm getting hungry, so I'm going to take a small break, and then I'll see whether it's going to be worth my while coming back, depending on how long it's going to take for the US stream to start up. But I'm not going to tear down my rig for now yet. But I do need to switch off the stream in order to be able to download. I know it's 2018, but that's the way things work. But for now, there may be a live stream 18.5, but for now, I'm switching it off. Thanks for viewing, and thanks to Bilko for subbing.